6 powerful signs that reveal you have a rare and unique aura inspired by the wisdom of Carl Jung. Most people live their lives quietly, moving through the world without being noticed. They followed the same patterns, absorbed the same noise, and never stop to ask why they feel so ordinary. But there are a few rare individuals who are different. They carry an energy you cannot easily explain. You feel it the moment they walk into a space, even before they say a single word. It is not just charm. It is not simply confidence. An aura that does not just enter the room, it transforms it. If you carry this rare aura, you may have felt it all your life. That silent difference. That quiet intensity that makes you stand apart, even when you are not trying. But this rare gift comes with a price. Having a rare aura means you were never able to fully blend in, even when you wished you could. People notice you, not always with admiration, but sometimes with discomfort. They cannot explain it, but your presence feels different. Some are naturally drawn to it, seeking your energy because it feels grounding, inspiring, or mysterious. Yet others may feel threatened not because you have done anything wrong, but because your very presence reflects something in them they cannot face. Their insecurity, their superficial layers, their masks. Carl Jung explained this as projection. People projecting the parts of themselves they are afraid to confront onto you. Your aura does not simply exist in silence. It forces people to see parts of themselves they would rather ignore. This is one of the most powerful effects of carrying a rare and uncommon energy. Without speaking a single word, your presence becomes a mirror. Some people admire you deeply, while others feel a sense of resentment they cannot explain. That is the first truth of carrying a rare aura. You cannot control how the world reacts to you. The only thing you can truly control is how you protect your own energy and how you guard yourself against what your presence awakens in others. The first sign of a rare aura is your natural stillness. You are not the type who chases attention. You do not force people to notice you, yet somehow, without effort, you become noticeable. There is a quiet calmness in the way you walk, a depth in the way you listen, and a presence that makes others feel both safe and strangely exposed. At the same time, this stillness is not the silence of emptiness, it is the silence of strength. It holds itself firmly, and it draws people in, not with noise or volume, but with gravity. Carl Jung described this as individuation, the process of becoming whole. You no longer feel the need to perform or prove yourself, and the absence of performance is immediately felt by others. For some, this is deeply comforting. For others, it is unsettling because they depend on masks. Aura is how people reveal themselves around you. Even without trying, strangers tell you their stories. Friends share secrets they never intended to speak aloud. Sometimes, people begin to open up to you within minutes of meeting you, as if your presence unlocks something inside them. This does not happen because you ask for it. It happens because your aura feels safe and deeply honest. People sense that. You will not judge them, and their inner truth slips out. Once the moment has passed, some may feel exposed, vulnerable, or even embarrassed. They may even resent you not because of what you did, but because they confronted parts of themselves they were not ready to face. Carl Jung explained that certain energies act like mirrors, reflecting the hidden self back to others. And while this can be healing for many, it can also be difficult, even painful, for those who are not ready. That is why people often feel both comfort and discomfort around you. Your aura gives them a place to be real, but it also refuses to let them hide. The third sign of a rare aura is your ability to sense energy before words are spoken. You notice the atmosphere in a room the moment you enter it. You can feel tension in conversations. You recognize falseness in a smile. And you notice heaviness in the eyes of someone trying to hide their pain. This is not magic. It is not a trick. It is awareness, a sensitivity that comes from inner work and deep observation. While many are distracted by noise, you are attuned to subtleties. You notice the tone of a voice, the weight of a pause, the silence between words. Jung taught that when we integrate our own unconscious, we gain a deeper intuition about the unconscious of others. Because you have faced your shadows, you can recognize shadows in others almost instantly. But this gift can also feel like you cannot pretend masks are real. This makes shallow interactions exhausting because they lack the authenticity you need. You crave depth and meaning, because surface-level living feels like static noise to your spirit. The fourth sign of a rare aura is the way your presence unsettles people who live behind masks. You do not have to confront anyone. You do not even need to speak. Simply by being authentic, you shine a light on what is false in others. For some, this is inspiring. They see your grounded nature, and it awakens something inside them. But for others, your presence is threatening. They may feel exposed, as though your authenticity puts their illusions in danger. They may avoid you, gossip about you, or even try to bring you down. Not because you harmed them, but because you revealed to them the weakness of their own masks. Jung warned that society resists those who embody their full wholeness, because conformity is the foundation of the collective. A person with a rare aura cannot be easily labeled, controlled, or manipulated. That makes you a challenge to the status quo. You have likely felt both magnetic and alien at the same time. People are drawn to you for your light, but some instinctively. Aura is how isolation becomes both your burden and your sanctuary. As your awareness grows, fewer people truly resonate with your energy. It is not that you are antisocial, it is that superficial connections feel empty and forced. You find them draining. You prefer the richness of solitude over the emptiness of shallow company. At first, this feels like loneliness. You wonder if you are too different, if maybe you cannot belong anywhere. But over time, you realize this solitude is not a punishment, it is a refinement. It is a sacred space where your thoughts sharpen, your intuition deepens, and your energy heals itself. Jung believed that individuation often requires withdrawal, not to escape life, but to return to it more whole and clear. The world may not understand why you need this distance, but your soul understands it perfectly. And instead, you realize, the difference is my design. Your aura is not meant to blend in with the world, it is meant to awaken it. You are here to reflect, to disrupt what is false, and to amplify what is real. Jung believed that those who embody their wholeness become living catalysts. They do not have to force change. Their very presence inspires it. That is your power. It is not simply in your words or your actions. It is in your being. But with this power comes responsibility. You must protect your energy. You must choose carefully who you allow close, and you must never shrink yourself just to make others comfortable. Your aura is rare because it has been shaped by shadows you faced, solitude you embraced, and self-discovery you earned. Do not dilute it. Do not hide it. Stand in it fully, because your very existence in its most authentic form is already the work. You are the reminder that truth itself is a living force.